I'm not late. You're late. How we doing, folks? My mic is actually not muted this time. Okay. So, trying to make sure the music isn't overpowering because I have no idea how loud it is for you. But this will be a relatively quick stream just because I am packing for a trip to go see Austin Evans. I guess that'll answer your question. That's how I am. I'm very excited and happy. I'm also very tired because I overslept, and that's why I'm late. But I'm excited to see what tomorrow and the rest of the week brings me. I haven't left my state in 4 years. So I am excited for everything that's coming this week. Hello to everybody saying hi. I don't know. This is all folded up, but it had nothing. Okay. I just kind of grabbed all of my tools. I pretty much just woke up. I woke up to my alarm, and then I hit snooze, and then I turned it off and fell immediately back to sleep. So I woke up 30 minutes ago. Aaron's feeling okay, Dad. My dad keeps asking how Aaron's feeling so he could sub in for him on the trip. He's fine. But, oh, there's a lot of circular... Is that from the bubble wrap? No. So, a lot of... I guess it'd make more sense to zoom in. Oh, you can see it right there. Why are there so many circle marks there? This is metal. I don't know what kind of metal. If I tilt this up, is it going to slide back down? Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's nice. Okay, gotta slide everything over here. There we go. Okay. Yes, I was like, that name looks familiar. Yes, you are the buyer. This is your Game Boy. And if you're wondering why I've got this super scratched up screen, don't worry. It won't be scratched up. I just figured I'll use that one. Because we've got ourselves the screen lens. I think it also currently says in the description that it's you can buy this here. Well, you can't because it's a custom order, already purchased. Thank you. I would say your name, but I don't want to mispronounce it. If you can try and explain how you pronounce it in the comments, in the stream chat, I will try my best to say it. There's paper towels. But the only black shell that I had was the Game Boy Macro we did a couple weeks back, and since no one bought it, we're just using that one. That's why this is already soldered there. But we still have a few things to do. I also did the USB-C off camera because that was an experiment in itself. What I did was, let's see. I took a USB-C board that I usually use and just chopped it off so it's just the board underneath the USB-C. And I took a little tiny wire and soldered it to positive, and it works. Both sides too. And it's secured in there too. I would still be very careful when you're plugging this in. It's not loose right now. Like, I can wiggle it. It's not going nowhere. But since the post, where can I? There we go. These posts right here just go through this first board. They don't go through the green board. So eventually the solder will get to a point, if you're rough with it, that it'll start to break. So don't just constantly unplug and plug it back in a ton, and when you do, just be very careful with it. Everybody clear? Even though I'm really talking to only the guy who bought it. But I think we'll start with this. So here's the really scratched up screen. I've had this one for a while because I think it's just a random screen that I got thrown in there. But what we're gonna do is get our fingernail underneath there because I need to cut them, and we're just peeling it back, and boom, the screen is not scratched up at all. It's amazing. This is all the digitizer, the touch screen. So you won't have the touch screen. I'm sure you're aware of this if you chose this, but this is just glass. You're not gonna have any touch capabilities with this one. But peel this back. You know what? I changed my mind. Now we're gonna do that. That way it's all lined up. Because it will put the black bars over the DS part of the screen. There we go. It's not just perfectly lined up with the screen. There we go. See, there's a little bit of silver space at the top.
Yeah.
You already gave me like $200, man. Why are you gonna donate? But I super appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $10. That is awesome. And I just can't help but smile. Oh, you did it through Streamlabs too. Quick side note, if you ever do decide to donate, there's a link in the description versus the super chat. It's fine if you want to do either one. But the link in the description, I think 100% of the money goes to me. And yeah, 100% of the money goes to me because I just saw PayPal $10. But if you do it to super chat, 55% of the money goes to YouTube. So whether or not, like, some people are like, well, I want all the money to go to the creator. Awesome. Some people are like, I don't want any money going to YouTube. They make enough. And that's what my thought is. But if you didn't know, there you know. I'm not peeling it yet, Mikey. We're not done. Hi. I'm going to bring you back your USB-C thing because that didn't work. Okay. But yeah, we'll peel it later. Okay. Did I not grab the buttons? I'll be right back. I forgot the buttons. like it. Come on. Slowpoke. Oi! The puppy sidekick's always slow to come with. Follow me around. Okay, this is the old faceplate. But we'll just put the buttons and the membranes back in just how they were. A little bit of dirt there. Wipe that away. Everything's still clean from before, so I shouldn't have to do a thing, but we will test everything and make sure that we don't need... Come on. If I need to clean something, I will go back and clean it. Is my bill getting in the way? I just realized my hat's not on backwards like normal. There we go. And I'm back to being super white. This software is so lovely. Properties. Configure video. Yeah. Camera control. Exposure. I don't have it set to auto. Apply. Okay. There we go. I'm still a little white when I face this camera, but it's better. Okay. What's up, Michu? This doesn't really sit on there very well. I feel like it kind of just rests on top. Okay. I have to hold this up for the rest of the time being. Okay. See if we can. There we go. Okay, now Mikey. I am in sport mode now. And it's not gonna. I was gonna mute the music so you could hear the peel, but you're not gonna hear it. Boom. Nice and clean. That actually does look really crisp. And since the digitizer was on it before and we immediately put it on, there's no dust. Where's the motherboard? Okay. And since there's no digitizer, my favorite part, you don't have to do the tiny ribbon cable up top. There we go. Boom. And hold it right there. Now everything should be locked in place, and here's a sneak peek. It's a little zoomed out. Oh shoot, duh. I'm like, this is going really fast, probably because I didn't solder the speaker. Dummy. Now my fingerprints are on the glass. Okay. We'll just unplug this ribbon cable because this is really easy to put it. We got ourselves two switch lights or switch speakers. Switch lights have their speakers inside of the thing. But, come on. Speakers have magnets in them. They're tough to get them apart sometimes. Does this have sticky on it? If it did, it's not sticky anymore. I have no idea if these are supposed to have stickers or not. But we are going to shuck the wires here. Let's find where the camera is. Can you actually focus on my hand for once? There we go. Boom. That is a very loud truck driving by. That's what I deal with all the time. That's why recording a 10-minute video takes an hour. Because trucks like that. Okay. I stripped that one a lot more, but that's okay. It's not the newest screen lens, but I don't know how when it first came around, but it's the one that BoxyPixel that I would say provides, but they sell it to you extra, which I think is kind of crap because you pay like $60 for this piece of metal. Anyways, I don't know what their back end's like. Or front end. I can't remember which one's which. I don't know how much it costs to make the metal, but okay. So this will be soldered on here. Okay. Oi. So, what we're gonna do is move this over here. And where are my tweezers at? Pull this one over here. Okay. And speaker left. Just don't focus on my thumb this time. Okay. Then we can solder to here because this is ground. Maybe we can solder to this. Boom. Okay. One extra thought I had, which would be I'd have to go get more wires. You'd kind of rattle around in there, but trying to think. I could take the stylus out, and then we could put the. Oh, you can't even see that. I could take the stylus out right here. It's also very hard to see. It's black on black. It doesn't really help. I could fit the speaker right in here if I take this piece of plastic out. But it would rattle around the speaker inside there. And I think there's a way I could prevent it from going into sleep mode, because right here is the sensor. I'm not going to zoom in on or anything. But in the middle of the D-pad, this thing, I believe if you remove it and bridge two of the connections, it won't go to sleep anymore. Because if I put the speaker there and it magneted to it, it would go to sleep. I think I'll just leave it out because it really won't add much benefit other than you can slightly hear the right side now. Yeah, okay. Just wasting time now. But where's the screen? There we go. And is that locked in? Boom. Okay. And of course, wire came out. I'm gonna just do this. We'll do this to the up top one, just because there's more room. The Whale just subscribed. Thank you, The Whale. I'm waiting for one of these days someone to have an inappropriate name or something, like Seymour Butts, to get me. They probably will get me when that day comes, but hopefully not. Okay. Here is the metal one. We're just gonna go ahead and fit that in there like that. You can sort of see that. Okay. Now, oh, that wire's in the way. I don't know if you saw that. Okay. I don't know why the screen's not going in all the way. Okay. Let's screw this down. I'm hoping these are all the same screw, because they look identical. Nice part about this is you're not going to poke through the other side of the metal, so. Okay. Now that that's secured in, yeah, it looks a lot nicer. It's still kind of got some. Hopefully when we put the rest of the shell down, that'll smush it down a little more. Now we gotta put the R and L buttons back together. Trying to center that, but okay, so this is L, so it's gonna go like this. we're gonna want, I always put it so it's, if you can even see that, come on, focus. If I touch my finger, I can't because the thing's blocking. Okay. So, if you can see that metal piece, it kind of goes, there's a top, there's a bottom, and there's a top over there. That's how I set it, just so it's easier for me to set up this next part with the spring. Oh, should do be. Okay. There will be a live stream next week. Unless I am so tired that I just say, sorry guys, but I will be back. I get home Sunday night, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how I feel when I wake up. If this wasn't a custom order, I probably would have not streamed today just because I have more stuff to do. Dang it. I absolutely hate the bumpers on this. The L and R buttons on the DS are awful. And the metal shell does not make it any easier. Okay. Now, always, if you ever do this, if you're following along at home now or some other point, always, always, always make sure that your plastic switches match up with your actual switches. So volume's all the way to the right, volume's all the way to the right, power's all the way down, and then this power switch will always be down. If you do not have them lined up when you put this down, you will snap one of those and you have to replace the whole mechanism. There we go, there's some clicks. We've got some clicking. Okay. There we go. Okay, I thought that screw stripped for a second. I was about to be upset. I'll screw this in anyways, but it doesn't do anything. This screw post had to come out because of the USB-C port. I'll show you in a minute. Well, the screw post is there, but the thing that secures it, they gave a lot of extra screws. Unless I'm just completely using the wrong screws, which I guess is possible, but they seem to be working. But because of the speaker and the USB-C port, there it is. Any day now. Focus. Because of the USB-C port and the speaker being right there, uh, this is not going to be a tight fit. That's as good as it'll get. Just because of that. And L is also insanely harder or impossible to press. What the heck? That's why I don't think I explained this very well in our emails. But I guess it's not even possible to press right now. Yes, I don't know if it's pressing here. We will continue on with this and see if, because it doesn't feel like L is registering, but we'll see here. Put the rest of it together. I knew L wasn't going to be easy to press in, but it should work. Put in the old flash cart. There we go. There's the cleaning cloth. We'll spray it. Cleaning cloth. Spot clean the screen. And look at that, I just rubbed the smudges everywhere. I accidentally stripped a screw on my 3DS once and then couldn't get it open. Yeah, I've stripped a couple screws. I've been sent things that have stripped screws. It's not the most fun, but maiden voyage here. Boom. Okay. And make sure all the buttons work here. A, B, R. Okay, L does press in. Cool. Thought select wasn't pressing in for a second, but yeah. Okay, all the buttons do work. It's just not gonna be the prettiest fit because for some reason I think they just need to shave the metal down a little bit more with the router, and then they would leave enough room. Because even if I had that ability to really screw this down, it's still not good. I have on my personal one with the metal faceplate, it's not the same. Today. Alex, this is the bottom half of a DS Lite. You are correct. That is exactly what this is. It is. In fact, really all it is, just with a couple extra features. But there you go. This is your new Game Boy Macro. I'm just gonna go for it and say Giame. I have no idea if I said that right, but let's see. Let's play a Wordle because I'm addicted to this game. It needs to be charged. I thought I charged this up. Nice thing is I have a charger here. Maybe. And if you all didn't believe me that this USB-C works, So. This is my flash cart, by the way. This is not going anywhere. I guess we should. Speaker works. I don't know if you can hear that. We'll pause the chilled beats. Turn this on again. That's how it sounds. It's not the best sound. They are sound. But little Wordle here. Okay. I always like to start with funky. Is that not how you... But start is how you did it, maybe. Okay, I think Wordle's broken. Let me go test the buttons again, but I'm pretty sure start's still gonna work. Yeah, start works. Must be the game. Okay, so I'll put on Retroid Zero Mission because that's a nicer looking game. There we go. Okay. Zero Mission. Okay. Yeah, the L button is okay. L button's good. It presses in. And that's just as good as I can get it. I'll email you all the stuff I said about it, so hopefully you can translate it or something. But, start still works, but I'm gonna turn this down because it's loud even through my noise canceling. But yeah, this is that. Yeah, I feel like I didn't do too much to it, but we're still rolling on a 35-minute stream, something like that. I don't know how long we've been live. I think you would tell me somewhere, right? Oh, yeah, I'm staring right at it. 40 minutes. 40-minute stream. Yeah, this probably would have taken a lot longer if I had to actually clean it up. But still a shorter stream. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Thank you to Guillaume. I'm just assuming that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But thank you for buying this. And I'm glad I got it to you, or I'm going to be able to send it out before I leave. Which I will do that in like an hour. And yeah. The beat in the song was kind of lining up with that. But okay, I don't know what else to say here. But thanks for coming out. And if you are here because of Austin Evans in that video a while ago, expect more. If you haven't heard me say it, I'm leaving tomorrow to go see him in LA. I'm going to be in his studio, and we're going to make a Game Boy Advance SP that does the TV out mod. So I appreciate the thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for the nice compliments, ladies and gentlemen. But this is all. I don't know. I never am good at ending streams. I don't know why. It'll be there as soon as possible, except for it's still going to be internationally sent. So, because you're in France, I believe. I feel like that's as far as is acceptable to give away where you live. Yes, this channel needs a lot more attention. It needs more eyeballs, so hopefully I'll steal some eyeballs from Austin. My dad says party at our house this week. Yeah, party without me, because my parents are just complete party animals. I'm sure Mikey will come over if you invite him. Okay. I'm going to finally end the stream. I still don't know how to end streams very well, but thank you for everybody who showed up, and thank you to everybody who watched it after the fact, too. See you guys next week. Well, actually, see you on Friday. Friday's a good video, and Sunday's short's a little interesting, but it's still fun. But yeah, look forward to updates from me on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. Peace out.